The world you see around you is a result of your state of consciousness. Everything begins in consciousness and then appears in the outer world. Consciousness is both the creator and the material of life. So if you want to understand how life is created, you must understand consciousness. When you know how consciousness works and how to use it, you can achieve anything you want and create a better life for yourself. Consciousness is the only true reality. For easy understanding, think of consciousness as having two parts: conscious mind, subconscious mind. To create change, you must understand how these two work together. The conscious mind is personal and chooses thoughts. The subconscious mind does not choose. It accepts everything as true. The conscious mind gives the idea. The subconscious mind creates the result. The conscious mind is like a seed planter. The subconscious mind is like soil. The conscious mind thinks, imagines, and feels something to be true. The subconscious mind accepts it and brings it into physical form. The subconscious mind does not create ideas on its own. It only accepts what the conscious mind believes and feels deeply. Whatever idea the conscious mind impresses on the subconscious expresses it as reality. That is how everything in life is created. Man creates his life through imagination, feeling, and choice. What you imagine and feel as true becomes your reality. The subconscious mind is like a womb. It does not think or judge. It simply accepts whatever feeling you impress on it and then expresses it in your life. Creation works like this. You get an idea. You feel it. The subconscious accepts it. It shows up as action or events. Backhand index pointing right feeling is the key. An idea has no power until it is felt. Once a feeling is accepted, good or bad, it must express itself. This is why controlling your feelings is so important. Control does not mean suppressing emotions. It means training yourself to feel only what helps your happiness and growth. If you constantly feel fear, lack, or failure, the subconscious accepts these as facts. If you feel peace, confidence, and success, it accepts those instead. Never keep feeling something you don't want in your life. Do not focus on your flaws or others' flaws. Whatever you feel deeply, you plant into the subconscious. Every feeling leaves an impression. The stronger feeling always wins. For example, I am healthy is powerful. I will be healthy means you feel unhealthy now. The subconscious responds to who you feel you are now, not who you hope to be. So to make a desire real, feel it as already true. That is the secret. Feeling comes before manifestation. Everything in your life begins with how you feel inside. Your moods and emotions are directly connected to what you see in your outer world. Your body reflects your dominant emotions. Suppressed or unexpressed emotions can create illness and problems in life. Holding anger, regret, guilt, or failure inside without expressing or releasing it creates inner tension, which later appears as disease or difficulties. Feeling frustrated or detached from your goals weakens your body and mind. Instead, focus only on the feeling of the life you want. Feel as if your desire is already fulfilled. When you truly feel it as real and live from that feeling, what seems like a miracle naturally happens. All change happens through a change of feeling. When your feeling changes, your destiny changes. Creation happens in the subconscious mind. To change your life, you must learn to control your thoughts and feelings. Nothing happens by chance. Your subconscious beliefs create the conditions of your life. The subconscious does not judge right or wrong. It accepts whatever you feel as true. Whatever you deeply feel to be true, the subconscious accepts and expresses in your world. That is why nothing is impossible. Your feelings create the pattern of your life. Change the feeling and the pattern must change. Once the subconscious accepts a feeling, it immediately begins to express it in your outer world, exactly as you felt it. The subconscious always reflects your beliefs, whether they help you or harm you. To impress the subconscious with what you want, you must assume the feeling you would have if your desire were already fulfilled. You should focus only on your goal, not on how it will happen or what problems may come. When you think and feel something deeply, that feeling goes into your subconscious mind. If you keep thinking about problems, delays, or obstacles, your subconscious accepts those feelings and creates more problems in your life. The subconscious does not judge or choose. It simply accepts whatever feeling you give it. The subconscious mind is like a womb. It receives ideas through your feelings and gives them form. It never changes the idea, it creates exactly what you feel to be true. So, if you feel that something is impossible or hopeless, You are planting the feeling of failure, and that is what will appear in your life. The subconscious works faithfully for you, but it does not respond well to force or pressure. It responds better to gentle belief and persuasion, like a loving partner rather than a servant. The conscious mind, your thinking mind, leads the subconscious mind, your feeling mind. This leadership should be loving, not harsh. When you assume the feeling that you already have what you want, the subconscious accepts this feeling and begins to create the exact result in your outer world. Sleep is very important because we spend almost 1/3 of our life sleeping. Sleep is the natural doorway to the subconscious mind. How we understand and value sleep affects our whole life. When we know how powerful sleep is, we will look forward to it every night, like meeting someone we love. In deep sleep or dreams, the subconscious mind becomes open. At this time, it teaches us and gives us guidance. This is why sleep and prayer are powerful. They are similar states. During sleep and prayer, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind work together. The conscious mind turns away from the outside world and connects with the subconscious. The subconscious mind does not argue or try to change our thoughts. It simply accepts them and creates real-life situations based on what we feel and believe. Everything that happens in your life is the result of what you impress on your subconscious mind, especially before sleep. Your life reflects your deepest feelings and beliefs. As in the subconscious, so in the outer world. What you think and feel as you fall asleep shapes your life when you are awake. Nothing can stop you from achieving your desire except one thing: not feeling that your wish is already fulfilled. When you go to sleep feeling that you already have what you want, the subconscious mind accepts it and brings it into your life. The unconsciousness of sleep is the normal state of the subconscious, because all things come from within yourself and your conception of yourself determines that which comes. You should always feel the wish fulfilled before you drop off to sleep. You never draw out of the deep of yourself that which you want. You always draw that which you are, and you are that which you feel yourself to be as well as that which you feel is true of others. To be realized, then, the wish must be resolved into the feeling of being or having or witnessing the state sought. This is accomplished by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. The feeling which comes in response to the question, how would I feel were my wish realized, is the feeling which should monopolize and immobilize your attention as you relax into sleep. You must be in the consciousness of being or having that which you want to be or to have before you drop off to sleep. Once asleep, man has no freedom of choice. His entire slumber is dominated by his last waking concept of self. It follows, therefore, that he should always assume the feeling of accomplishment and satisfaction before he retires in sleep. Come before me with singing and thanksgiving. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise. Your mood prior to sleep defines your state of consciousness as you enter into the presence of your everlasting lover, the subconscious. She sees you exactly as you feel yourself to be. If, as you prepare for sleep, you assume and maintain the consciousness of success by feeling, I am successful. You must be successful. Lie flat on your back with your head on a level with your body. Feel as you would were you in possession of your wish and quietly relax into unconsciousness. He that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Nevertheless, he giveth his beloved sleep. The subconscious never sleeps. Sleep is the door through which the conscious, waking mind passes to be creatively joined to the subconscious. Sleep conceals the creative act, while the objective world reveals it. In sleep, man impresses the subconscious with his conception of himself.